seems that the number of invisible walls has decreased. Could this mean that the end is near? Just as I think that, I hear a familiar voice.
That's enough!
That was Miss President's voice. It was coming from the door to the announcement room. I finally made it. I open the door to the announcement room and rush inside.
You're finally here! Hello, Sensei! Congratulations! How does it feel to have won the P1 Grand Prix?
The general smirks at me as I pass through the door. Behind him, Miss President and Rise. When the two of them see me, Miss President looks confused, while Rise's face lights up with joy.
There you are, Senpai! You're late!
I have to stay cautious of the general, but I signal to the girls that everything will be alright, now. The general is closer to me than I am, or closer to them than I am. I can't afford to make any reckless moves just yet. And there's one more thing I need to know.
Teddy, where's Nanako?
I look around the announcement room, but Nanako is nowhere to be found. The general's face distorts with an ugly glee.
Nana-chan's right here. See?
Slowly, the general extends the arm that was held behind him. And there was Nanako. Her arms are clutched to her chest as she slowly takes a few steps towards me, obviously frightened.
Nanako!
After taking a step forward, I noticed something bizarre. The general disappeared? For a brief instant, my full attention had been focused on Nanako. The general had been standing directly behind her, but now he's gone. How could he have gone somewhere else that quickly, right in front of me, without me noticing it?
Big bro...
While I'm confused about the general's disappearance, Nanako weakly calls to me. Nanako's obviously been weakened by being in the TV world. She totters toward me unsteadily, looking ready to collapse at any moment. I can think about the general later. I have to save Nanako, right now. As I reach out to her, Rise yells,
Senpai, no! Nanako-chan's not there!
Nanako's not here? What is she saying? She's right here. Just as I'm about to say so, my hand stops. Something's not right. I try to look into Nanako's face once more, and in her eyes, I saw madness.
Oh, so close! Just a little more and Sensei would have been a goner!
You bastard!
I barely reacted in time to draw my sword to block the attack. The general suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack me with his cane, and I get a good look at him as our weapons clash together. I see the madness in his face, the same madness that I had seen in Nanako's only a moment before. That's when I noticed that Nanako has disappeared. What's going on?
You've got it wrong, Senpai! It's all been him from the beginning! He can make whoever's looking at him see him as someone else!
So he's not actually taking on other forms?
No, he's just distorting the things you see and hear!
That's right. The enemy is able to control what I see and hear. I'd realized that after all the battles I had today, seeing Nanako had made me forget all that. The general laughs at this.
It's hard for me to show someone who isn't here. But you actually saw this Nanako girl? You're hopeless.
Just like how my friends hadn't actually gone crazy before our fights, Nanako had never been brought into this world in the first place. The appearance before me is a fake. He distorted our senses all to make us suffer. But just as I thought, he couldn't deceive Rise's persona abilities. That's why he kidnapped her, to keep her from warning us during his tournament. Now that I know that, I push the general's cane away and jump back towards the girls in order to distance myself from him. Good, now I'm between them and the general. I then look straight at the one behind this bizarre situation.
Who in the world are you?
You still can't tell? Seriously, the level of intelligence around here. Find them. Here. Get a good look.
Oh look, I actually get to see like a cutscene. I assume the real Labus. Maybe the Miss President one is a fake, merely to help guide us here.
I am a shadow. The true self.
Your hair was blue in the cutscene. Either the shading was weird or there's some inconsistencies in the cutscene versus in-game.
That's my face.
I saw metal limbs, golden eyes, a ponytail, and a mirror image of Miss President's face, even though she was standing behind me, trembling.
How about it? You wanted to see what I am, didn't you?
Why does she look like me? That's its true form. That thing is your shadow.
But why would her shadow be a robot? Whatever. I'm gonna let the story flow.
This is a shadow? She really came from inside me?
Risa tries to calm Miss President, but the girl shakes her head in denial and squeezes her eyes shut. While Miss President refuses to look at this mechanical-looking being, I now understand what is going on. Because this isn't the first time I've seen a robotic girl before. All the facts match up. The way she was able to run so fast without so much as breathing heavily, even in the TV world. The sense of wrongness that I had when Miss President had asked me about killing my friends. The way she avoided telling me her name. That superhuman strength when she hit Chie, and that incredible jump to get away from us. And the Shadow's ability to interfere with the senses of other people. Just as Margaret had said, all the pieces to the puzzle were laid out before me. They've all come together, and now I can see the truth. She is indeed Labris. Labris, another weapon with a heart, stolen by someone unknown and thrown into the TV world, created this school and forced us to fight our friends. This deep-rooted depression regarding her past memories. All of this took the form of Labris' shadow, who manipulated everything here.
Labris, don't look away. If you don't accept her, she'll get even stronger.
Miss President Labris only shivers when I call out to her. There has to be some reason why she believed that she was the student council president. But that's just a disguise, more for herself than for us. No matter how comfortable it is, it's only there to cloud her eyes from the truth.
I don't know what your past was like. It must have had some painful memories. But you have us with you now. We're going to get you out of here.
I call out to Labris while keeping an eye on the shadow. A shadow is the darkness within a person's heart. Unless it is accepted by the person it came from, it will never disappear for good. I got the story with a phone call, but this time it was actually important because I'm on vacation right now and had to talk about next year's vacations because I'm so low in seniority that I don't usually get the weeks I want. Anyway, who cares about that? For someone's hard, blah blah blah, but with that in mind, all we can do is watch over her as she accepts this darkness within her. We'll have to protect her when the shadow goes berserk and tries to kill her. But Labris continues to shake her head and tremble violently. My words aren't getting through to her.
You hear that, me? Your friend is trying to tell you something. Too bad he doesn't understand at all. His words are so hopelessly naive.
The shadow laughs shrilly. It continues to smear more poison into Labris' heart.
I wish you could have made me feel my pain. What it's like having to murder one another. That sadness and pain and anguish. Everything went black, and I was always left alone. I'm a weapon. A machine made only to fight. No human can understand my suffering. Stop! I've had enough. I'm human. I'm not like that.
Uh-oh, here we go again. I'm not this, I'm not that, blah blah blah. This isn't good. I settle into a fighting stance, ready for anything, though I have a good idea what's going to happen. You know, why don't we just accept that they don't accept themselves and fight? We did that all the time. Remember with Naoto, what Kanji was like? She has to learn. Well, now Labras has to learn the same hard way too. She can't just accept it.
Oh, you're still clinging to that? Then take a look at what you really are!
The Shadow's eyes gleam with golden light. The change begins immediately. A shiver runs across Labras' body, and instead of a normal human girl there had been a moment ago, she has a metallic body just like her shadow.
No! No!
Labras loses all composure and scratches at her arm, trying to tear away the metal that had appeared. But there was more to her change than just her arms. Her legs, waist, chest, even her head. Everything not covered by her clothing was now obviously mechanical. The reality that she didn't want to face. There are no words we can say to her. No matter what we say, reality won't change. Labras falls to her knees, and finally mutters the words I was dreading she'd say. You're not me, right? To be continued. Hey! Kanji and Taste now. Hey! That's not fair. I didn't know there'd be a to be continued. So I finished Yu's story?
Now,
is that what happened?
why don't you introduce
So
yourself?
let's see. I got Kanji and Tet. That's not fair. Apparently Yosuke's the next best person. I'm assuming eventually I'm going to unlock Labras' story. And that's when it might continue? Maybe? I don't know. Well, we know we're going to have Labras in one of those spots, probably at the end. We're going to have
This is a
Akihiko,
space that only those who have, in one way or another,
Akihiko,
entered into
Mitsuru,
a contract
and
may enter.
Igus. We know they're going to
In
be
your
added.
daily life.
Well,
Very well.
let's start Yosuke's. See what you said to him. Well, we know what he said, but specifically what he said and how he said it. Now, where does this start?
Oh, I'm so tired. What a busy day.
We have more inner monologues.
Golden Week, huh? The holidays fell on pretty good dates this year. Jeunesse will be open for business during Golden Week 2. Come for our exciting Golden Week events, stay for the low, low prices. Then again, it's my fault for taking this shift.
Well, you know what? Actually, I take it back, kind of. It's nice to hear another character's inner thoughts in a way. We're used to controlling the silent you and now the you who talks. Now we get to actually hear what Yosuke, Yukiko, and Chie think even, and the others too. That is actually kind of a bit more interesting, it feels. Even though it's just text, we know it's Yosuke talking right now, so we get to actually delve into his inner thoughts for once. Hear his side of the story instead of Yu's. I can yap all I want, but the only reply I'm going to get is my own echo. I begin to feel lonesome, so I start moping faster. Such is life for Yosuke Hanamura, a high schooler working at Junes, Inaba's only shopping center. I get a lot of crap thrown in my direction because I'm the manager's son, but thanks to dealing with all that stuff, my skills have improved and now I sometimes act as a supervisor. Today's just another day on the job. This city, Inaba City, is a rural country town that doesn't have anything more than rivers and mountains. At least it's got a train running through it, but it isn't useful for commuting to the big city, and Inaba's not pretty enough to get sightseers. It's a dead spot. Really, just coming to Junes to shop is a pastime to the people in this town. Our store carries more than food and daily commodities, and there are specialty stores. There's a food court and a playground on the roof, too. We even hold events sometimes, too. All that stuff makes for some really busy weekends. When there's an extended holiday, you start to see cars with out-of-town license plates and in the parking lot. What do you mean out-of-town license plates? We have provincial ones, so that's, actually, I don't know how Japan works. Whatever. And now it's Golden Week. This is the busiest this place gets all year. However...
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. Yeah, that's right, I'm free.
Normally, this definitely wouldn't be the time to be taking a day off. I saw the look on my dad's face when I turned in my time off request, but I didn't care. I absolutely can't miss tomorrow. Because...
my partner's gonna be back.
And by partner, I mean the guy who transferred in from the city last year, Yu Narukami. There's a reason I call him my partner, and not just my friend. See, he and I solved the case that happened last year in this tiny little town. And it wasn't some dinky-ass problem like finding a lost cat or anything. This was big, a series of murders. On top of that, these weren't just any ordinary murders. The crimes took place in a world inside the TV. There were these monsters called shadows living there. You and I somehow got this power to defeat them, called personas, and from that point on we started fighting and investigating. Luckily we came across allies who also had that same ability, but even then every day was a fight for survival. Together we overcame danger after danger. With comrades like these, the word friend just doesn't cut it anymore. That goes double for you. I'm in debt to him, and I trust him with all my heart. So partner feels more natural than best friend. Unfortunately, my partner had to return to the city at the end of the school year. But we promised to meet up again during Golden Week. That was 2 months ago. It seemed like an eternity. I couldn't wait. But he'll be back tomorrow. I've only been working so hard lately so I could take Golden Week off. I'm so pumped about tomorrow that I just can't relax.
Alright, time to go home and get ready for tomorrow. Let's go, Teddy.
Teddy's this, he's this animal suit thingy that we met last year inside the TV. He's as feather-brained as they come, but you just can't bring yourself to hate him. I ended up being the one taking care of him. I took advantage of his appearance and how he works, and now he works as a costume attention grabber for Junez. He's supposed to be on the same shift as me.
Teddy! Hello? Where is that guy?
That's weird. He usually comes running in, ready to leave work. I asked the cleaning ladies, but nobody's seen him since lunch. This is getting strange. He looks laid back, but he is a responsible worker, so I doubt he's slacking off.
Is this him? Oh, it's Chie. Yo, Chie, what's up?
Oh, I'm glad you picked up. Are you free to talk right now?
Chie Satonaka. She's a fellow classmate at Yasogami High School. She's another of the comrades that fought with us last year. Those of us who used personas formed an investigation team and went about solving the case. We did it because we were the only ones who could find the killer and stop the murders. You was our leader, just so you know. Chie was in charge of brainstorming, I guess. Oh, and steak. I mean, not that she was our leading expert on steak, but she just liked it a lot. She can't wait for Yu's return either. Is she calling about tomorrow? She probably just forgot where we're meeting up. I decided to mess with her a little.
Yeah, I just got off work. Didn't I already email you about tomorrow? You deleted it without reading it, didn't you?
I didn't delete it!
Ha! She's so defensive. I didn't even send her an email. Hilarious. Anyway, she suddenly gets serious.
Anyway, I heard a sort of disturbing rumor. The Midnight Channel might be back again.
Huh? The Midnight Channel?
That takes me by surprise. The Midnight Channel. That was an urban legend that became popular last year. If you share, okay. Sounds sketchy, no, it's true. Yeah. I don't know if I want to read about the Midnight Channel again. Long story short, whoever was thrown, yada yada yada. Turns out there was some crazy guy doing the actual dirty work. In the end, we showed him and put the urban legend to rest. Or at least, so I thought.
There's no way. Who told you that?
An underclassman at our school. I tried to get more details out of her, but she took off in a huge hurry.
Dude, you didn't growl at her or anything when you asked her about it, did you?
I can see it now. Chie grabbing the poor kid by the collar, scaring her out of her wits. She'd do it too. She doesn't stop once she gets an idea into her head.
No, I was completely normal. At least I think I was. So anyway, the girl she was with said something about a fighting show. I didn't get any details, but she didn't seem like she was lying.
Fighting show? That's nothing like what was being shown on the Midnight Channel last year. Maybe she was just mishearing the other students talking about some normal sports program. No, wait. I think I overheard some customers talking about that today. Whoa. They were talking about the Midnight Channel.
And hey, the forecast says it's gonna rain tonight. Why don't we check it out?
Yeah, good call. If this is for real, we can't ignore it. But if it turns out to be a hoax, you better buy me dinner.
Then you owe me steak if it's true.
What? Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
I was trying to lighten the mood, but things didn't really turn out that way. I'm sure my partner would have done a better job at it. He'd say, "Don't worry, I'm here," or something. Still...
Midnight Channel, huh? If it's true, that guy is a disaster magnet.
Come to think of it, the incident last year started the moment you came to Inaba. If this new Midnight Channel rumor is true, I'm going to start calling him the Mystery Mark Maker. That is, if it actually shows anything. Honestly, I'm around 90% sure nothing's going to happen. There's no way anything's going to show up.
Oh yeah, I should call Kanji too, just in case.
Kanji was another member of the investigation team. He's a year younger than the rest of us. Because of his looks and the way he speaks, people get the impression that he's a violent hoodlum. Poor dude. He's actually a hard-working, honest guy. He's not the type to screw around at night, and I'm sure he'd be eager to answer a call from an upperclassman like me.
Huh. He's not picking up.
Maybe he's too busy knitting something. Despite appearances, Kanji has a surprising knack with delicate needlework. And he's no slouch either. His work's as good as people who make a lot of money selling this stuff. Up until last year, he kept that hidden because it doesn't mesh with his image. But a lot of stuff happened and now he's not so hung up on it. He now sells his handmade knitted dolls at his family's shop, Tatsumi Textiles. I for some reason had trouble saying that, I don't know why. They're actually pretty popular, and lately he's been carrying yarn and knitting needles with him all the time. Come on, answer already.
Guess I'll try his home phone too.
Tatsumi Textiles should be closed now, so I shouldn't have a problem getting through. And to back up my theory, Kanji's mom picked right up.
Hello, this is the Tatsumi residence.
Oh, I'm sorry to call at such a late hour. This is Yosuke. Is Kanji-kun there?
Oh, hello, Yosuke-kun. As for Kanji...
Huh? Did something happen?
I can't find him.
You can't?
I thought he was sleeping in the living room, but he wasn't there when I checked in on him. I thought he might be with you.
Oh, yes. We're gonna have an all-night study group, and I bet I just missed him. I'll wait up for him here. Okay, then. Good night.
Oh man, I totally panicked there and came up with some lame BS. Kanji's not there? He left without a word, without a trace. I suddenly thought of Teddy, too. No one's seen him since this morning, either. He didn't tell me anything about where he'd be. Hold on, could this be...
Why am I freaking out so much? This is Kanji we're talking about. So what if I can't get a hold of him? I'm sure he's fine.
I try to reassure myself that everything's okay, but my anxiety doesn't go away. First, they disappear, and then this new Midnight Channel. Give me a break, man. What a messy room.
Damn it, I just want to fall asleep.
I figured Teddy isn't home either. There's Teddy's, well, we see Teddy's shirt with his rose and Teddy's Alice in Wonderland dress with a cross-dressing thing. And some SGJ48 something or other. I don't know what that is. And some summer vacation poster. Again, I don't really get it. Okay, whatever. I guess they're idols or something. Hey, look, the bike says Atlas. Ha ha ha. Atlas is plugging its own company name in its own game. How dare they? I grabbed some food and headed to my room. It's been a while since I had to wait for midnight to watch the Midnight Channel. The wait is always so long. I can't do anything but keep looking at the TV, so I start fiddling with the remote.
This is iNews, and here are our top stories. We begin with a hijacking of a domestic flight to Kagoshima yesterday morning. Police began their interrogation of the suspects today.
Man, things are crazy all over the country today.
Last year, Inaba was all over the news. People I knew were being interviewed left and right. Then again, I didn't have any time to pay attention to any of that stuff until we closed the case. Jumping in and out of the TV all the time really takes it out of you. I'd always hit the sack in the instant I came home. I ought to be dead tired right now, what with all the work I've been putting in at Junez, but I'm so impatient that I'm really more annoyed than anything else right now. I stare at the clock and stare and stare. Damn it, Move, you stupid minute hand. My cell phone rings again. It's Yukiko this time. Yukiko Amagi, another member of the investigation team, and best friends with Chie. Her perfect poise makes her the center of every guy's attention, but she's definitely not what I'd consider ladylike. How can I put it? She's the biggest airhead I know. I mean, if she's what every dude in Japan wants, I think we're all in for some trouble. Ignorance is bliss, and to judge by all the guys who are after her based on just her image, I really think that's true. But, you know, I also think that the Yukiko I know now is better than that misplaced ideal. Maybe you should pick up the phone, it's still ringing! Because her family runs an old high-class hotel, she has pressure that other people can only imagine. But deep down, she's just a normal girl with real feelings. Like I really know what I'm talking about. If Yukiko heard me saying this, she'd kill me. Probably by making me eat her cooking. Her curry tastes like something they... Maybe you should stop monologuing and pick up the phone! It's still ringing! Her curry tastes something like they'd have to pass a law to prevent people from ever discovering again. There we go.
Yosuke-kun? Good evening. This is Yukiko. I got an email from Chie a moment ago.
Yeah, she told me too. About the Midnight Channel coming back, right? Sheesh. Bet Chie was half asleep when she emailed you.
I could tell she was worried, so I tried making a joke. Come to think of it, Yukiko never really calls me like this. She must really be worried. I waited for her to reply. What Yukiko had to say next took me by surprise.
I received a phone call saying that Rise-chan disappeared. Oh, I mean, not literally, but it seems they can't get in contact with her.
Really?
Rise is another part of the investigation team. She's our junior at Yasugami High. We know about Rise. Her name is Rise Kichikawa. Yeah, you can recognize that, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry I'm skipping the text, but it's really redundant. Okay. If you watch my Persona 4 Let's Play, you already know the story about this, so we don't need to, Okay, for Magic couldn't get a hold of her all day and tried looking up the Amagi Inn to ask Yukiko if she had any ideas.
She didn't mention any problems she was having to you, right?
No, I think she would have told us if anything was troubling her. She was busy, but happy to be working.
Right. And now rumors of the Midnight Channel coming back.
Yeah.
Yukiko's voice is gloomy. Listening to this is making me restless too. But if you're depressed, you start thinking about more bad things. Going down that road is going to get to Yukiko. What would you do? Shoot, this is the millionth time I've thought that today. Anyway, I try to cheer Yukiko up.
Well, let's not get carried away. First, we need to see if the Midnight Channel's really back. There's no use worrying over things we don't know are happening. It's always important to be sure first, right?
You're right. Thank you, Yosuke-kun.
I hear the relief in Yukiko's voice while she hangs up. And let out a sigh. A big sigh that I could never have let Yukiko hear in her state. Teddy's nowhere to be found. Kanji's vanished too. And to top it off, no one can get a hold of Rise. And for that Midnight Channel rumor to start up again at the exact same time...
This is way too much to be a coincidence.
Out of habit, I start going through the contacts in my phone. When I reach the name Yu Narukami, I hesitate.
He's not even here yet. I'll only make him worry.
As the leader of our investigation team, Yu had the biggest part in it all. But he's done with all that now, living a normal life back in the city. He's coming back to enjoy our reunion. I don't want to make him worry.
If anything, I should call him after I know something.
I open the curtain and look outside. Like Chie said, it was raining. All the conditions for the Midnight Channel to show up have been met. If it's going to, that is...
No, can't happen. It's over.
I say that out loud, but in my heart I'm dreading that it'll show. It was like I was almost looking forward to it.
It's almost midnight.
And, well, we've seen this cutscene, I presume. It just might show Yosuke as the center, maybe. Or maybe they skip it out.
Rivals. They are friends, yet powerful foes.
I can watch it again. It's not that long.
The desperate fighting program amongst high school students.
Oh yeah, there's also Naoto, I forgot. What does Naoto fit into all this anyway? She never disappeared to my knowledge.
Of all men! Come on down!
Nobody touches catches his precious Nanako, the sister complex kingpin of steel, Yu Narukami!
It's only natural.
How tall are you, you?
Hero by night, Captain Resentiment, Yosuke Hanamura!
Everything that bores me has gotta go!
Hey, Yosuke, you're like the same height as me.
With deadly legs, the carnivore who's discarded womanhood, Chie Satonaka!
You need to eat more meat!
Please escort me to the ring, my prince! The unconquerable Snow Black, Yukiko Amagi!
Goes taller than
Finish you
Chie.
in one strike!
Blooming roses and bulging
He's obviously
muscles,
really
the
tall.
blood-curdling beefcake emperor, Kanji Tatsumi!
183 centimeters, I don't even know what that is.
Romance. The body of a child, the brain of a genius, the 2000 IQ killjoy detective, Naoto Shirogane!
You obviously shoot the shortest.
Is this an army of idiots?
Fight!
Height's really all I can use for comparison.
The one throne waiting at the end. The P1 Grand Prix where fierce fights will be fought. The battle begins tonight.
Actually, cutscene's probably still the same, so it's still going to show you as the center of attention. Yeah, I see. It's the same cutscene. I guess I should skip it every time. Yeah, I'll skip it next time. I just felt like watching it again because, you know, just to hear everyone's problems, I guess.
What the hell?
Seeing yourself on TV is really shocking. Am I really that goofy looking? No, that's not it.
Why'd they call me Captain Resentiment?
Resentiment. I know that word from King Moron's class. What was it again? Something about the weak hating the strong, some kind of jealousy. Now why the hell would I get a lame name like that? Just the sound of it makes me mad. Resentiment.
This is too much. This is way too much. Ugh.
Now I know why Yukiko and Kanji hated the Midnight Channel so much. Well, I thought I knew all about what happened last year, but this time I'm actually experiencing it. See, everyone who ended up as part of the investigation team was on the Midnight Channel at one point. And the Midnight Channel doesn't just show any old you, it shows the weakest part of you, the part you don't want to come out, but made supersized. In other words, fake footage of you so humiliating that you want to crawl under a rock and die. It is broadcast all over town. And you and I managed to not have that happen to us. So I guess I never really knew how bad it felt. Up until tonight, that is. Arrgh! Did everyone in town see this? And it's going to show up again every night. It rains? Damn it! How they managed to go on without skipping town is beyond me. Seriously, I gotta give him mad props for sticking it out. But, now's not the time for that.
Was that Teddy in that weird costume?
He was acting like the host. Does that mean he's the one broadcasting the Midnight Channel this time? Could it mean that Kanji and Rise are involved too?
What's going on?
Ah, crap. Why was you on there too? And why now? What am I going to tell him? He comes back for the holidays and everyone's gonna be all, oh look, it's a sister complex kingpin. That's messed up. Should I tell him not to come? Wait, what can I tell him at all? Knowing me, I'll accidentally call him that myself. I know I'll at least say he has a sister complex. I won't be able to help myself.
Shit!
As I wrestle with confusion, the sudden sound scares the living crap out of me and I panic for a second. Get it together, Yosuke. You're a third year. Who could be calling me now? Ah, hell no. Of all people, it had to be you. What should I do? Tell him? Don't tell him? I reflexively hit the answer button before I figured out what to say.
Hello, this is Yosuke.
Yosuke?
He's suspicious of me. Like, really suspicious. I nervously passed the phone from one hand to the other several times.
It's nothing. I just freaked out when you called all of a sudden. Yeah, that's it. What's up? Hey, when do you want to meet?
That's not why I was calling.
I know how I sounded, but Yu's voice was calm. Wait, is he laughing at me?
I saw the Midnight Channel. You saw it too, right?
Huh?
My mind went blank. How'd he see it? Isn't it only a local thing? Don't tell me it's a nationwide broadcast now.
Did Teddy not tell you? Since we're meeting up early tomorrow, I decided to come today.
Maybe he sensed how bewildered I was since he explained everything so calmly. I see. So Teddy disappeared before he could tell me you was coming today. I'm still trying to piece things together as you continues.
I figured you wouldn't think I could have seen it, so I gave you a call.
Well, I assumed you weren't here yet, so I didn't want to rely on you.
You haven't changed.
Oh, I can tell he's a little angry now. I can just see him shaking his head. I bet he can tell why I'm acting so nervous right now. Damn, this is embarrassing.
So how about it? You're not gonna leave this be, are you, Captain Resentiment?
Why'd you zero in on that part? Did you see how they called you a sister complex kingpin?
Mine's not that bad.
You think?
Jeez, he's so forgiving. That's just like him. Man, I really feel like an ass now.
Oh, I ought to tell you, that program's not the only strange thing lately. Teddy, Rise, and Kanji aren't here either. They disappeared.
When I put it all into words like this sounds a lot worse than it had when I was thinking about it. I can hear a hint of tension in Yu's voice.
All right, we should get together tomorrow like we planned.
Yeah, at the Jeunesse food court. Welcome back, partner.
It's good to be here.
Talking with you takes me back. Calling him partner was kinda sappy, I guess, but he takes it in stride. I suddenly feel a lot less confused now. He's something. Decisiveness, confidence, he's got strength that I don't. My wandering eyes happen to stop on my desk drawer. My career choice application is in there, well past its due date.
Oh, right. Sorry to say, I forgot to pick up your souvenir.
A souvenir? Don't even worry about it, man.
You sure? I thought you were really looking forward to it. Those nurses.
Nurses?
I have a bad feeling about this. Warning bells go off in my head before I can figure out what's going on. You had sounded so calm because he was trying to hold back laughter all this time.
Yeah, Teddy asked me to get it for you. He said you were crushed that they got burned.
Oh, wait, this is all...
I didn't know you were into nurses.
Shut up! That's enough! Damn it, you're trying to wind me up, aren't you? Stay home, you jerk.
But I'm already here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I hang up, barely resisting the urge to throw the phone across the room. Okay, don't panic. I need to call Chie and tell her about the plan tomorrow. How am I supposed to look everyone in the face tomorrow? As if it was reading my mind, my phone goes off again. Lo and behold, it's Chie calling. Anyone can see what's coming next.
Hello?
What the hell was that carnivore who's discarded womanhood crab?
Chie's raging at the top of her lungs.
Ow! You almost blew out my eardrum!
I haven't discarded it! I haven't! You hear me?
I let her blow off steam for a bit. Once in a while I have to check to make sure I haven't accidentally turned on the speakerphone. She's that loud. I mean, I know the feeling, but can you please calm down? Once Chie gets tired of complaining and hangs up, my fears and exhaustions are blown away. I don't know what's going on yet, but I'm gonna find out. Then I'll crush whoever is behind this. What, she called you just to yell? I presume this should really be the same. Just as crowded as hell, thanks to Golden Week. I see some employees whispering to each other and looking at me, but I pretend not to notice. I run into you before everyone else. Thankfully, he doesn't bring up the nurse thing again, and instead he talked about the welcoming party he had with Nanako. Maybe there's a little truth to that sister complex line, eh? As we step into the food court, Chie and Yukiko are both sitting in their usual spots.
Good to see you guys again.
Okay, this is pretty much the same.
Oh,
I'll skip to his monologuing.
But I'm glad
Both of them sounded happy. Neither of them showed this I'm totally depending on you attitude toward me. What's up with that?
Hey, Yos!
Shut up!
Anyway,
Shut up! That's not it!
We've already seen that. See you take a seat, I clear my throat and grab their attention. Alright, let's start this.
Well, it's... I hear...
Just...
Clap. I mean, it's pretty exciting, but the reason we're reforming the team is because there's another case to solve. I look to you for some support, but he's clapping along with the rest of them. Etsu Narukami? Anyway, seeing them all open to the idea takes some of the tension out of this situation.
Well, let's get cracking. No one's heard from Teddy.
Yeah, she told me she seemed...
Okay. Nato's another investigation team member. She was the last to join and she's 1 year below us in school. Even though she's a student, she's also a detective, and the cops rely on her for tough cases. Naoto helped out a lot during the last year's incident. She's incredibly skilled. That also makes her really busy. Even after the events of last year, she's been running around. She tried to get an opening in her schedule for today, but I guess it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Hey, why
Both Chie and Yukiko get angry, saying it's a fake. But the pictures of them on the midnight chat were pretty accurate, if you ask me. Of course, I'd never admit it. Hell no. I do value my life, you know.
What bothers me?
Yeah.
this? Then again.
Okay, I agree there. We don't have much choice but to ask Teddy why he's doing this. Which means...
I guess we'll just...
Won't we be?
Look at you. I mean, think of what if we were
Like it. Anyway, it.
Yeah.
The host Teddy has disappeared, but he isn't the only one missing. Kanji was listed as one of the participants, and Rise wasn't even mentioned on the TV. We're just gonna have to jump in the TV and investigate. Yu gives the order.
Is everyone ready?
We're all good to go.
I'd already lugged out all my weapons and junk today, with the intention of going into the TV. It'll be my first time in the TV world in a while. It's the first time I've done anything out of the ordinary in a while. This is serious business, but I can't help but get excited about this. You know what I mean? The days when we ran around town as the investigation team. I mean it. I mean, it wasn't all fun and games. There were plenty of hardships and sad times. But I learned a lot of important stuff because of them. It changed me. I've never felt so fulfilled in my life. So it makes me wonder, what about this time? Is something like that waiting for me? Something that's going to change me.
Man, what am I thinking?
Okay, I shake my head and focus on the task at hand. We don't know what lurks inside the TV. Negligence could mean death. I leave the food court with the rest of the investigation team. And we're going to see this cutscene again, I presume. Which we watched last time. Well, we might as well watch it again. I skipped some dialogue.
It's a holiday, so the store's full of people.
I feel like things are picking up around town.
It's time to go. Hello. All the models are on sale right now.
You know, it's been a while since last time. I'm a little nervous.
Whoa! Wait! There are still people in this aisle.
Hey, get ready! The customers are going away.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Isn't this different from usual? Oh no! What do we do?
What can we do? We can't stop now!
I don't know, I consider the cutscenes kind of the flow of things, you know. Yes, okay, we'll put here for Yosuke Hanamura. So I get the fight, you know, pretty soon. I don't know how long it's going to take. I know you landed in the music room when he woke up. And now we're going to get some different stuff. I can hear a lot of people talking from far away. Where am I? I'm at a desk? I wonder who he fights first, actually. I raise my head slowly to find myself at my same old desk, with the setting sun filling the room. Man, my mind isn't thinking straight. Wait, what was I doing? Shoot, did I doze off?
I should hurry home and get to work.
What the?
All of a sudden, the sound of cheering echoes from outside. All the students in the classroom begin cheering and rush out of the room. The hell? Seriously, what is going on? I run to the window and look down into the schoolyard. The area in front of the school gates is swarming with students.
What's going on?
I look around, but there isn't anyone left in the room to ask. I don't want to go be a rubbernecker just because everybody else is, but I have to find out what's going on. After some internal debating, I decide to take a look. He forgets he's in the freaking Midnight Channel. There's a giant crowd at the school gate. The gate itself has some funky decorations and a big-ass sign.
P1 Grand Prix?
I've seen those words somewhere before. But where was it? Where did I see it? My mind's all hazy. I can't think. Whoa, now what?
Do you think it's funny, causing a commotion like this at school? I better see everyone involved in this heading home right now!
I turn around to look at where that whistle came from and see a female student standing there, holding a megaphone. She has a long ponytail and strong-willed eyes. Damn, she's really hot. When did a girl like this end up in our school, and how did I not know about it until now? She really stands out, but I don't think I've ever seen her before.
Where did they get this huge set? Some people are always up to shenanigans.
I can almost see the anger baking off her. She definitely has a lot of spirit, and yet none of the other students has so much as turned around. She gets ready to blow her whistle again, when our eyes meet.
Hello.
Oh, it's you. That Grand Prix contestant, Yosuke-kun. I mean, Captain Ressentiment.
Oh, right.
I remember now. That P1 Grand Prix that showed up on the Midnight Channel used the Sister Complex Kingpin, and Chie is the spunky dragon, and I'm Captain Ressentiment. What a fantastic nickname. I just want to go kill myself. Who the hell came up with this crap? What the heck is the P1 Grand Prix anyways? Don't tell me it's being held at school.
You're fussing up to being part of it, huh? Well, listen up. You better cut this crap out quick. The student council didn't approve this.
Huh? The student council?
Come on. Don't tell me you don't remember who your student council president is.
Student council president?
With a prominent position like that, there's no way I wouldn't remember her.
Hello, boys and girls of Yasogami! The P1 Grand Prix is about to begin!
Voice. Is that Rise? She's here at school?
They're even using the school PA system.
How many times do I gotta repeat myself? This is your last warning. Stop this at once.
Oh no, it's Miss Sourpuss. She's trying to stop our fun. Everyone, get her out of here!
After Rise gives the order, all of those students turn around and look at us, and then they rush straight at us. Jeez, not a single one of them gave a damn about their president up until now.
Huh? Hey, you're kidding, right? Dude, Rise, do something about this.
What are they trying to do to us? I'm not gonna start anything crazy here, but this probably isn't the time to start taking things easy either. At the very least, I should get this girl to safety. I turn toward her. Surprisingly, she's standing her ground in the face of all the students. She's definitely staring back at them, defiantly.
I warned you all.
The president tosses her megaphone aside and lightly taps one of the charging students, and he slams to the ground as if a truck had hit him. Well, that sound effect wasn't very fantastic. The other students soon meet the same fate. It's like they didn't expect her to do anything. Before I know it, the student president is the only one left standing.
That's amazing.
So much for that. Then how about this?
When Rise speaks, the monitor above the girl's head starts swinging back and forth.
You're joking, right?
My body moves out of instinct.
Ah! What are you?
I yank her aside and shove her behind me to protect her. I look up and the giant monitor is right in front of my face. Oh shit!
Ah!
Persona! Protects him.
Huh? Am I dead?
What was that you did?
I slowly open my eyes to see someone I know very well standing before me. The other me, my persona, Jiraiya. The monitor was cut right in half, the two pieces lying on either side of us. I was able to summon my persona. Huh? Wait, isn't this Yasogami High? You can only summon personas inside the... Hey, that's right. Oh yeah, I finally remember everything. I jumped inside the TV with you and the others. But wait. Then who is this girl? What the heck is our school doing inside the TV world? I'm sitting there, confused, and Rise's voice chimes in from the PA system.
You should have just died.
What?
You aren't worth anyone's effort. You just get in the way and cause trouble for people around you.
Rise?
That was definitely Rise's voice. So I guess Rise is inside the TV too. But I'd never expect her to say anything that cruel. What's going on here?
I won't let you destroy the school. You're in the announcement room, huh? Well, wait there. I'm coming for you.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Student president starts running towards the school building. Then she turns around and waves.
Thanks for saving me back there.
After all that glaring, this is the first time I've seen her smile. This is the first time I've seen her smile. Wow, she's cute. After that, she runs off again like the wind. And she thanked me too! So I've got it, and no. Bad Yosuke. This is no time to get hot and bothered.
Wait up! It's too dangerous to go alone.
It was really impressive the way she was tossing those people left and right, but it's too dangerous to run around here without a persona. Besides, a world like this since the TV means that as I try to chase after her, the PA cuts into my train of thought.
Sorry about that mishap. The first round's challenger is already here.
The watching students are all looking this way. Wait, does she mean that this challenger is...
Huh? Me?
But first, the general has a few words for you all.
A nearby monitor turns on. Teddy is on it.
This day has finally come! I'm proud to announce the opening of our very own P1 Grand Prix!
Teddy, you bastard! What are you doing? You disappeared and we...
Bring out his opponent!
Hey, listen to me!
Who's Yu's first opponent? I mean, Yosuke is not you. We know who Yu's is, but... Smoke shoots out, enveloping everything. Wait, someone's stepping out of the pit. Chie?
You're already late.
Chie?
Oh, it's Yosuke. What a letdown.
Geez, sorry, it's only me. Hey, what's going on here? Rise and Teddy both seem, Why are you looking at me like that?
Chie's acting weird. Okay, she's always weird. This is weird, even by Chie standards. Her eyes are glittering, and she's... What the hell? Why is she licking her lips while she's staring at me?
Hey, Yosuke, can I eat you?
Huh? Sure. Wait, what?
Would it be better to fatten you up first? I'm not a fan of stringy cuts.
What are you talking about?
You.
What are you saying? I mean, seriously.
That is weird. Wait a second. Maybe it's just a figure of speech for something more intimate. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no way she'd have the guts to say that right in front of everyone. As I panic, Chie strikes a kung fu pose and makes a forceful declaration.
You want to hear the reason I eat? Because it's there!
So that is what you mean. And why are you saying that like you're quoting someone?
Yosuke, don't worry. It'll be painless.
No, nuh-uh. There's no way it won't hurt.
So what are you saying to Chie, I wonder?
You'll continue to live inside me. Forever!
This is weird.
Yeah, in your stomach.
This sounds like some really bad fan fiction, truthfully.
Thanks for the food! Persona!
She summoned her persona? Is she serious? Like, is she seriously going to nom down on a Yosuke fillet?
What the hell? She has gone bye-bye. Damn it, I gotta fight.
I need to fight for my life. There's no way I'm gonna beat her 3-course meal. Oh boy, I wonder if Yosuke... Okay, place a bookmark here. Yes, and unfortunately I'm not gonna fight right now. You're gonna see that next time, actually. So I'm gonna end the part, luckily. And next time, like I said, we'll have a fight with Chie, who's apparently wanting to eat Yosuke. Literally. See you next time.